And here we are for our last quarterfinal of the day. Huh, Laura? It's going to be an exciting one as well.
Yeah, I think this will be great. Like you said, this will be an interesting matchup between the two. There seems to be a bit of a age gap between them. You were saying, 10 years later, Alejandro Cardona turned pro.
Yeah, well, Juan Herrera started playing back in 2001, and Cardona started playing in 2011. So there is a 10-year difference of history of racquetball with these two players. So it's going to be a great match. We're waiting for our referee, Curtis Cohen. Curtis Cohen. Curtis Cohen.
I don't think he realized he had the microphone all along.
Curtis Cohen, referee. We'll find Curtis around here. We'll get started in just a few moments. It's been some great racquetball here today, Laura.
Oh, absolutely. Some really close matches. I mean, starting off the day with David Horn and Danny Lavely. That was a 15-14, 15-14 first start of the day today, followed by Iwasa upsetting Gutierrez, Brendan Beck taking Martel, and now Cardona and Herrera ready to go here in the fourth match of the day.
And Cardona starts off by bringing the heat. I'm actually excited about this match, and here's why. Juan Herrera is a veteran. He's been around for quite some time. If he can put his game together, and he looks like he's in some of the best physical shape I've seen him in a long time, this could be a great match.
Yeah, you know, that was one of the strengths we were talking about early is his fitness. His fitness is just there. That's one of his strengths, along with some power, which would be great paired up against Cardona, who's definitely known for his power and his composure out there on the court. It's exciting.
Cardona looking lean and mean as well here this weekend. He's been training hard. Got a new haircut. He said he's feeling pretty fresh here today, and he's ready to play. He is the #1 seed here this weekend. What a great shot of the court. Hope you folks at home were enjoying the live broadcast.
Score is 1-0 so far. Cardona back in the serving box.
What a great up front rally by both players there. Cardona had the winner, but it looked like he hit the ball off his back foot, which helped sail the ball a little high. I'd like to see Cardona work on his center of balance a little bit more as he's swinging throughout those big shots.
One interesting thing about both players, they both seem to have their right knees wrapped or with a little bit of a brace on. They're matching.
Yeah. I think one of the things, and here's why you'll see a lot of players wrapping the right knee that are right-handed players. There's so much twisting and twerking that goes on in the racquetball swing, and you know that just puts a lot of stress on the knees, especially that right one, because that's the one that they're planning on a lot, especially when they're hitting that backhand. Solid shot there by Cardona, putting that one away in the front left corner for a winner. Cardona out to an early lead here, looking pretty solid right now. Herrera needs to settle in, find his groove.
Why is that a replay? Did I miss that?
I don't know. I got some guy named Curtis Cohen standing in front of me, so I couldn't really see.
Hindering our view.
Curtis doing an excellent job all weekend long. That's just too tough. Juan hit the right shot, but he left it about a foot high off the front wall. And Cardona there for the re-kill. If you're gonna, if Herrera wants to get into this match and take control, he needs to start putting the ball away.
Oh, that's tough off the glass like that, huh?
Yeah, when it gets into that corner and all of a sudden just starts to drop, your heart drops along with it. It's just like, you know you could get it, it's just going too quick. I like the mix-up there by Cardona going with the Z to the forehand. It was short, so it'll be second serve. Here at the beautiful glass court, Lombard, Illinois. 3-wall glass facility that you see here on the screen.
Ooh.
And again, Herrera leaving it way up and Cardona putting that one away.
Cardona in the lead here in game 1, 5-0.
And that's a great call there by Herrera to take a timeout, break the streak that Cardona has going at 6-0.
Looks like we're going to take a break too. We'll be right back after this commercial. Stay with us. All right, looks like we're back here in game 1. We have Cardona serving to Juan Herrera. Juan Herrera just took a timeout. What do you think he needs to do to really switch it around here? Down by 6.
Juan needs to get himself back into that service box. That's going to be the key number 1. And key number 2 is he needs to put the ball away. He's doing a good job at hitting smart shots, but you know, the ball is staying up a little bit, and Cardona is not missing right now. And so Herrera really needs to, like I said earlier, put the ball away and get back in the service box. Otherwise, it's going to be a quick 2 games. Good get. Oh, and during that rally, we saw Cardona hit the ground for the first time so far, and it pays off as he moves out to an 8-0 lead here in game number 1.
I think Herrera definitely feeling the pressure. He's pretty verbal and pretty upset right now.
Well, you know, we had the opportunity to talk to Juan a little bit earlier in this tournament. He hasn't been playing that much racquetball, but he's been training off the court like crazy. You can tell his physical conditioning is up there. It just needs to get himself back on the court and get comfortable again.
Literally back in the swing.
Oh, and Cardona with a gift, yeah. That was wrapped with a bow and sent on Christmas Eve to Juan Herrera's house. We'll see if Herrera can get himself on the board here. That's a rip.
I mean, Cardona is definitely one of the toughest players on tour.
Absolutely.
Always ranked up there in the top 3.
Well, he's got great skill, great court awareness. He can put the ball away. He hits the cover off the ball. He's just got all the tools to be a very successful racquetball player in his career. 9-0.
Oh, look at that. Our Mexico trips are paying off, huh? Oh. All right, Herrera's still in it.
Tough ball. Oh,
Cardona just rips it.
wow. That was Mach 10. You can hear the crowd going crazy out here. They're having a great time. There we go. Man. Screen serve. Reminder, if the ball passes, I usually use the estimate of about 18 inches. You know, that's what the old rule used to be. But it's still kind of a good rule of thumb. If the ball passes within 18 inches of the server on the serve, that's considered a screen. And I like Cliff's analysis in game one, where if they're standing in the middle of the court and it hits the corners, it's not a screen. Anything other than that, it would be considered a screen. And that will be considered a replay, not an avoidable, which I don't know why. We'll harass Curtis about that one later. Oh, wow. Cardona says it don't matter.
He's not going to let Herrera get any easy points here.
And Cardona, second serve opportunity here, going with the drive serve. A great camera angle. Man, you could see the whole court from that. It's just awesome.
Gotta love that GoPro.
I do. It's my new favorite camera. Look how deep on the racket Cardona holds it. He's all the way down at the bottom of the handle. And you'll find, folks, if you're a recreational player back at home, you'll find that the lower you go on the racket, the more kind of whip that you'll get to the racket swing, a little bit more maneuverability, and you'll see most of the pros hang their pinky either right at the end or off the bottom of the racket.
That's a good tip.
Wow, what a serve. That thing just barely made it over. And Cardona on fire, 13-0.
I think that new haircut's working for him.
I do. He's aerodynamic right now. It's rubbed off to the ball, and the ball is aerodynamically ripping in the court right now. And that's the second time Cardona's double faulted, I think, so far in this match.
I believe that's right.
Going for the gusto here at 13-0. And Herrera on the board, folks. Let's hear it.
Herrera. All right, he's got the crowd on his side. I haven't seen a stance like Herrera's too often.
Yeah, he's got this deep squat going on.
Oh.
Game one. Cardona gave the fist pump, trying to sell the referee, and Curtis said no chance.
Oof.
Oh, 2 bounces. Good
Oh.
call. And I will say this, Herrera's swing is a little bit different than what I remember it. And, you know, I've been around this guy for quite some time. It's like he's changed his mechanics a little bit.
In what way?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, the squat on the serve is a little bit more deeper than usual.
This is game point for Cardona. This is game 1 of the final quarterfinal match of today. Oh.
Great get.
Wow. Long rally.
Uh-oh, sailing it off. Oh, and Herrera.
Oh.
Definitely the longest rally of this
Crazy
match.
long rally. Longest rally all day.
Yeah.
All right, and Herrera takes that one. That's a side out for Herrera. He hung on to every point. I mean, every ball there.
Oh, good hands by Herrera on that one. And
That's-
Herrera starting to,
Yeah,
find
find
a
a
little-
little rhythm.
yeah.
Get a little confidence.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, barely skipped that in. He had the whole court. He knows it. Game point number 2 here for Cardona. Taking his time, finding his rhythm in the box, and here we go. Drive serve. Screen serve. That ball was right down the middle of the court.
So then according to the Cliff Swain methodology, that's definitely a screen.
Yep.
I'm learning slowly.
That's short serve as well.
All right, I think that's the third one then. You were keeping track of how many
Yeah.
times he's double faulted, which is rare for Cardona, but he's a pretty comfortable lead right now, I'd say.
Folks at home, don't forget semifinals at 5:30 and 6:30 Central Standard Time.
The winner of this match will continue on to play Jake Bredenbach tonight. That'll be the later game in the semifinals at 6:30.
Yeah, Jake looked pretty solid in his match against Martel, so I think whoever wins this and Jake, that's going to be the battle of the semis. Oh, we got Awasa and Horn. That's going to be another
Yeah,
good one.
that's going to be a big battle too.
Nice shot by Cardona, and here we go. Game point number 3 now.
All right, and that's going to take the first game for Alex Cardona. Final score 15-2. I think we're going to take a break here, and we'll be right back. All right, we're live and ready to get back here in game 2 Let's take a moment and just thank some of our title sponsors, Sue and Leo Clemitis, for making this tournament possible here. The 2014 Fall Brawl at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Club here in Chicago, Illinois. We would also have all of our sponsors there on the back wall: KWM Gutterman, Joe Versio, Alok and Heather Mehta, Unite for Cancer, Timber Trails Development Corporation, Sylvan, Coyle and Associates, Amatuli Associates, Wooden Shoe Graphics, Center for Sports Orthopedics, and Tyler Medical Services. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this possible. Looks like we're ready for game 2. We had Alex Cardona taking game 1 15-2. Herrera at the service line. Here we go.
Gonna be a doozy here in game 2. Oh, wow, that was between the legs, folks. I don't know if you guys caught that, but that Cardona between the legs from 38 feet rolled it out. Man, this guy's on fire today.
Telling you, new haircut can change your whole attitude.
Absolutely. Speaking of haircuts, I need one. So does Joey Logan.
All right, that puts the first point on the board here in game 2. Cardona, 1-0.
Cardona playing with the new Gearbox racket, and Herrera playing with the E-Force. And an ace serve from Cardona. What I really like about the guys this season is they've all kind of found their racket and color coordinated their clothes along with their gear. So I got to give it to these guys.
Yeah, a lot of style here in racquetball.
Yeah. And they're guys at that, you know what I mean?
Right.
I could see the ladies tour doing a great job at it, but these guys are doing fantastic as well. Cardona's shoes matches his racket, and very cool style this year. So I'm going to guess that little squat and push that we see Herrera doing on that drive serve is just to give him a little bit extra power on that serve. Tough shot there down the line by the man from Cali, Colombia, Juan Herrera.
Crowd like that shot. I think we got the crowd on his side here.
Yep. Oh, what a great pass. Good patience by Herrera, or by Cardona. He was almost going to send that to the ceiling. Kind of saw it stay up a little bit, took it off the back wall for a nice winner on the cross-court shot. And there we go. Look at Cardona's shoes. Again, shoes matches the racket. And the saying, you look good, you play good. I think that's definitely the case here today.
Yeah, Cardona in the lead here. Game 2, 3-1. They're taking game 1, 15-2. Let's see if Herrera can answer back with some more points on the board.
Oh, wow, what a 3-wall
Wow.
boast. Laura, did you see that?
I did.
That was amazing. On the run, 3-wall boast for a winner. Cardona on fire.
That was a great shot.
In fuego. Look, he's got kind of a slight smile to him right now, too. He knows he's feeling
It's
it.
rare. It's rare to see a little bit of emotion from Cardona.
Good patience there from Cardona.
About 3 points in a row here, taking the score to 6-1.
And Herrera getting on himself right now, saying, stop hitting the ball 10 feet high.
Maybe scaring a couple of our viewers in the front row a little bit. All right, looks like Herrera's going to take a timeout.
Score is 7, serves 1.
So the score right now is 7-1 here in game 2. I think we're also going to go ahead and take a break, so stick around. We'll be right back with more on the WRT.
Well, my thoughts on the tournament, I think this venue is great. The WRT is doing a great job, promoting racquetball and bringing all these kids to, play high level. I think WRT is the future of racquetball. I don't like to lose. That's the thing. I walk in the court and I don't want to lose. I don't care if I'm playing the best player. I just, I walk with a mentality of, winning every time. So it's all about mental game. I think my mental game, to keep it strong, you have to be in good shape. If you're in good shape, you walk in the court and you're confident. So the main thing is to be in good shape. I don't want to lose because I'm tired. When I'm in a tournament, usually I eat a lot of pasta, and that helps a lot. And I take Advil, just in case, like for the next day, from Saturday to Sunday, stuff like that. And I sleep a lot. I sleep at least 8 hours, and that helps me.
All right, we're back here at the top of game 2. Score is 7-1. Alex Cardona winning game 1, 15-2, and now leading again here in game 2. The winner of this match will continue on this evening to play in our semifinals round. The winner will play Jake Bredenbeck at 6 o'clock. Be sure to tune in at 5 when we have David Bobby Horn against Kobe Iwasa. These are going to be some great semifinal matches tonight. We're pretty excited to continue our live free broadcast here at the WRT. Don't forget, you guys can follow us on Facebook and YouTube, both at /World Racquetball, or hit us up on Twitter, WRT Racquetball. We love to hear from you and find out where you're watching from, so hit us up on any of those networks. All right, looks like that timeout didn't work to Herrera's advantage. Another point for her, Cardona, excuse me.
Wow, what a serve by Cardona, and now it's 9-1. Oh, rip from 38, and we see Herrera hold his hands up and go, why can't I do that all the time? Big mountain to climb for Herrera.
But hey, like we like to say on the WRT, anything can happen, right? That could be second serve for Herrera.
Good get. Opportunity. Oh. Cardona's putting this one away. Oh, that was a good shot. Screen serve, it will be second serve. Remember here, the WRT, it is international rules. You get 2 serves. Games to 15. Oh, Herrera lost his racket.
Oh.
He was going after the ball with no racket in his hand. And Curtis is going to go ahead and give him the replay on that. And basically what happened was Herrera was on the right side of the court. He was trying to go over to the left side to get the ball in route to go get the ball. His racket hit Cardona's body and fell out of his hand.
Okay. I don't think he knows it was a replay on that.
No, he doesn't.
Point. Oh, wow. Then we break the ball.
And that is a triple broken ball. Very rarely do we see triple broken balls. That's only because of the power of both of these guys. If you look at their muscles, they're as big as my legs. Both pretty big guys.
All right, that was 2 tough breaks in a row there for Herrera. The racket, then a broken ball. Let's see what happens here in the third.
Yeah, when you hit the ball and it comes apart in pieces, you know you got some skills.
So we know his fitness is definitely on point.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you what, here's what's working in Herrera's advantage right now is the last 2 times that they've gotten in a close rally, Cardona's literally moved out of the way of Herrera, forcing some tight shots by Cardona. I think the size and the basically the size of Herrera is throwing Cardona off a little bit.
All right, nice shot from Herrera. Getting some love from the crowd here. Brings the score to 2-9. Yeah, we were talking earlier with Cliff about the size and, you know, how that changes how you move on the court.
Absolutely.
It seems like that's definitely a factor here, like you're saying.
I hear the voice of the legend, Miss Cheryl Godinez, around here somewhere. Maybe we'll get Cheryl online here later tonight to say hi to everybody. We're in Cheryl Godinez's hometown area here in Chicago.
Another point there for Cardona. This is game 2 of our final quarter match here this morning, which is now actually the afternoon. Cardona taking game 1 earlier.
Nice shot by Cardona. All offense right now for Cardona is Herrera scrambling around, just keeping the ball in play, and Cardona sitting back and ripping them. And now we are 4 points away from this match and moving on to the semifinals later here tonight. Oh, what a get. And Cardona almost got that one as well.
Yeah, almost pulled off a full backward somersault. Yeah, there's a lot of movement there on the court.
How many folks here are going to the party tonight? Let's hear it. Going to the party? Don't forget, folks, tonight, immediately following all the great matches, we'll be in that beautiful lounge area hanging out. And Joey Logan's buying free drinks.
Pretty sure you guys are getting some of the audio there from Nick, but there is going to be a party here tonight to celebrate the WRT here in Chicago. It should be a nice experience. Get the players blending here with the crowd. Here we go with Herrera serving.
right, we'll see if Cardona double faults. He's double faulted 3 times so far in this match. He's going to go with the lob this time. Doesn't decide to go with the second serve drive. And too easy as Herrera attempts another shot at the one he tried to make earlier. And now we're at 12-2. What's great about this facility is not only can the members get a good workout, but they can get a good workout and watch racquetball at the same time.
I gotta say that's better than having a TV monitor on your machine, right?
Absolutely. Oh, good get.
Ooh, ooh. Weird bounce.
Wow. You were asking about that knee pad earlier. That's
Yeah.
exactly why we saw Cardona sliding across the floor, hitting that ball.
That's true.
Kind of like those volleyball players. That's what, you know, it's almost like a volleyball knee pad.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar to that. The players like it because it gives them the ability to not bang up their knees when you're diving all the time, and a little slide and hit. Herrera cleaning up the sweat on the floor. We know that racquetball burns between 650 and 750 calories in 1 hour of racquetball,
Wow.
which puts it up there in the top 3 sports for the highest caloric. I don't know the rest of it.
Burn value?
Sure, I like that. We'll use that one.
It's a great fact, Vic.
And here we are, match point.
14 serves 2.
All right, Alex Cardona serving match point for the first time here in game 2. All right, and that means Alex Cardona will move on to the semifinals tonight against Jake Bredenbeck at 6 p.m.